Join us for Lok Sewa Aayog exam preparation, over 50,000 questions and their answers with appropriate reasons and solutions.
Question number 1. Which one of the following would not be considered a type of scanning device? A. Light pen. B. Optical scanner. C. Barcode reader. D. MCR device. And the correct answer is A. Light pen. Because a light pen is an input device used to select or draw directly on a computer screen. It detects light from a monitor but does not capture or convert physical information. Therefore, it is not considered a scanning device. Where? B. Optical scanner. An optical scanner captures images or text from physical documents and converts them into digital format. It is commonly used for digitizing printed material. This makes it a true scanning device. C. Barcode reader. A barcode reader scans printed barcodes using light and converts the information into digital data. It is widely used in retail and inventory systems. Thus, it functions as a scanning device. D. MCR device. A microdevice reads characters printed with magnetic ink, typically found on bank checks. It scans and translates the information into digital form for processing. Hence, it is also a scanning device. Question number 2. Which of the following functions most like a copy machine? A. Portable scanner. B. Barcode reader. C. Flatbed scanner. D. Touch screen. And the correct answer is C. Flatbed scanner. Because a flatbed scanner scans documents placed on a glass surface, capturing high-resolution images of the entire page. When connected to a printer, it can reproduce physical copies. This process closely mimics how a copy machine works, making it the most similar device. Where? A. Portable scanner. A portable scanner is designed for scanning documents on the go and saving them in digital format. It does not have the ability to print or make physical copies directly. Therefore, it cannot fully replicate the functionality of a copy machine. B. Barcode reader. A barcode reader scans and decodes barcode information into digital data used for identification or pricing. It is not used for copying documents or images. Hence, it does not perform any functions similar to that of a copy machine. D. Touch screen. A touch screen allows users to interact with a computer or device by touching icons or menus. It has no ability to scan, copy, or print documents. Thus, it does not function in any way like a copy machine. Question number 3. A scanner records characters by sliding it along a line of text. A. Character. B. Flatbed. C. Barcode. D. Portable. And the correct answer is D. Portable. Because a portable scanner is a small, handheld device that is slid over a line of text or an image to capture and digitize it. It is commonly used to scan documents when a flatbed scanner is not available. This method matches the description of recording characters by sliding along a line of text. A character. A character scanner is not a standard type of scanning device. The term refers more to character recognition, like OCR, not to a specific device that physically scans text by sliding over it. Therefore, it doesn't match the function described. B. Flatbed. A flatbed scanner scans documents by placing them on a glass surface and scanning the entire page at once. It does not involve sliding over text, it remains stationary during the scan. Hence, it doesn't fit the described scanning method. C. Barcode. A barcode scanner reads barcodes by scanning their patterns with light. While some barcode readers are handheld and may be moved over the code, they are not designed to scan regular text or characters in lines. So, it doesn't match the described function. Question number 4. Which of the following devices would require the use of a stylus? A. Scanner. B. Digital notebook. C. Graphics tablet. D. Barcode reader. And the correct answer is C. Graphics tablet. Because a graphics tablet is a device that allows users to draw or write digitally using a stylus, which acts like a pen. The stylus enables precise control for art, design, or handwriting input. Therefore, it is the device that clearly requires a stylus for normal operation. Where? A. Scanner. A scanner captures physical images or text from paper and converts them into digital format. It works automatically by placing the document on a glass surface and needs no stylus for operation. Hence, it doesn't require or support stylus input. B. Digital notebook. A digital notebook can sometimes use a stylus, but not all models do. Some use touch input or keyboards instead. Since it's not universally dependent on a stylus, it's not the most accurate answer. Thus, it's not the best match for a device that requires a stylus. D. Barcode reader. A barcode reader is used to scan and decode barcodes using light sensors, typically for inventory or checkout systems. It involves no writing, drawing, or input with a stylus. Therefore, it does not require a stylus in any way. Question number 5. Records the movements of the user's pen over a piece of paper. A. Graphics tablet. B. Digital notepad. C. Touchscreen. D. Flatbed scanner. And the correct answer is B. Digital notepad. Because a digital notepad captures the movements of a user's pen or stylus over a special surface or paper, converting handwritten notes or drawings into digital format. It is designed specifically to mimic real paper writing while recording the input digitally. Therefore, it best fits the description of recording pen movements on a piece of paper. Where? A. Graphics tablet. A graphics tablet allows users to draw or write using a stylus, but it captures input on a tablet surface, not a physical piece of paper. While accurate and stylus-driven, it does not involve writing directly on actual paper. So, it doesn't match the description fully. C. Touchscreen. A touchscreen registers input through finger or stylus contact directly on a digital display. It does not involve writing on paper or recording pen movements on a physical surface. Thus, it is not suitable for the described function. D. Flatbed scanner. A flatbed scanner digitizes physical documents by scanning them while they lie flat on a glass bed. It does not track movement or input from a pen, it only captures static images of what is already on the page. Therefore, it doesn't record pen movements. Question number 6. The most important characteristic of a monitor is its A. Dot pitch, B. Resolution, C. Clarity, D. Viewable size. And the correct answer is B. Resolution. Because the resolution of a monitor refers to the number of pixels it can display, typically described as width x height, e.g., 1920 by 1080. A higher resolution allows for sharper, clearer images and more detail on the screen, making it the most important characteristic for overall display quality. Resolution directly impacts the clarity of content displayed on the screen. Where A. Dot pitch. Dot pitch refers to the distance between individual pixels on a monitor. While it can influence sharpness, it's less significant than resolution in determining the overall display quality. A monitor with a higher resolution generally provides better image quality, regardless of its dot pitch. C. Clarity. Clarity of a monitor is a result of its resolution, dot pitch, and other factors like brightness and contrast. Clarity is not a standalone characteristic but rather an outcome of several specifications. Therefore, it's less precise than resolution in describing a monitor's performance. D. Viewable size. The viewable size of a monitor refers to the diagonal measurement of the screen. While larger screens can enhance the user experience, they don't directly affect the sharpness or detail of the images. Resolution plays a more critical role in determining how clear content appears on the screen, regardless of the size. Question number 7. The individual dots that form the image on a monitor are called A. Picas, B. Specks, C. Pixels, D. Particles. And the correct answer is C. Pixels. Because the individual dots that form an image on a monitor are called pixels. A pixel, short for picture element, is the smallest unit of an image displayed on a screen. The number of pixels and their arrangement determine the image quality and resolution on the monitor. Where A. Picas. Picas are a unit of measurement used in typography, mainly for measuring the length of printed material. They do not relate to the small individual elements that form images on a monitor. Therefore, picas are not used to describe screen dots. B. Specks. Specks generally refer to tiny particles or small marks, but they are not a technical term used for describing the components of digital images. Unlike pixels, which are well-defined, specks don't specifically refer to the building blocks of a display. D. Particles. Particles is a broad term that can refer to small objects in many contexts, but it is not a specific term used to describe image elements on a monitor. In digital imaging, the correct term for these individual elements is pixels, not particles. Question number 8. A universal product code is read by what type of scanner? A. Barcode. B. Flatbed. C. OCR. D. Mic. And the correct answer is A. Barcode. Because a barcode scanner is designed specifically to read Universal Product Codes, UPC, which are the standard barcodes used for retail products. The scanner decodes the patterns of bars and spaces to retrieve product information. This is the most appropriate device for reading UPC codes. Where? B. Flatbed. A flatbed scanner is used to scan documents, photos, or images placed flat on a glass surface. While it can scan a barcode image, it is not designed to read live barcodes in retail or inventory settings. Therefore, it does not specialize in reading universal product codes. C. OCR. OCR, optical character recognition, is used to convert printed or handwritten text into digital text. It does not read barcodes like the UPC, which relies on patterns of bars, not text. Therefore, OCR is not suitable for reading UPC barcodes. D. Mic. MICR, magnetic ink character recognition, is used to read characters printed in magnetic ink, typically on checks. It is not used to scan barcodes. Thus, it cannot be used to read a Universal Product Code, UPC. Question number 9. This monitor has a maximum resolution of 1024 by 768. A. SXGA. B. XGA. C. SVGA. D. UXGA. And the correct answer is B. XGA. Because XGA, Extended Graphics Array, refers to a screen resolution of 1024 by 768 pixels. This resolution is commonly used in many computer monitors and projectors. Therefore, a monitor with a maximum resolution of 1024 x 768 is classified as XGA. Where? A. SXGA, not correct. SXGA, Super Extended Graphics Array, has a resolution of 1280 by 1024, which is higher than 1024 by 768. It provides a larger number of pixels compared to XGA. Therefore, SXGA is not the correct option for 1024 by 768 resolution. C. SVGA, not correct. SVGA, Super Video Graphics Array, typically refers to a resolution of 800 by 600 pixels. While SVGA offers a lower resolution than XGA, it is not equal to 1024 by 768. Therefore, it does not match the resolution in the question. D. UXGA, not correct. UXGA, Ultra Extended Graphics Array, has a resolution of 1600 by 1200, which is much higher than 1024 by 768. It provides more pixels and greater screen clarity. Hence, UXGA is not the correct answer for 1024 by 768 resolution. Question number 10. Which of the following types of character recognition systems requires the use of magnetic ink? A. OCR. B. MCQs. C. OMR. D. UPC. And the correct answer is B. MCQs. Because MCR, magnetic ink character recognition, uses magnetic ink to print characters, typically on checks, to facilitate automatic reading by specialized devices. The magnetic properties of the ink allow the characters to be recognized by magnetic sensors, making it highly accurate for financial transactions. Where? A. OCR. OCR, optical character recognition, recognizes printed or handwritten characters by scanning the text visually, using light sensors. It does not rely on magnetic ink. Instead, it analyzes patterns of light in dark areas to identify characters. Therefore, OCR does not require magnetic ink. C. OMR. OMR, optical mark recognition, is used to detect marks or shading, typically for forms like surveys or tests. It works by detecting filled-in bubbles or checkboxes, not characters printed with magnetic ink. Thus, it does not require magnetic ink either. D. UPC. UPC, Universal Product Code, refers to a barcode system used for identifying products, not a character recognition system. Barcodes are read by scanners using light, not by recognizing magnetic ink. Therefore, UPC does not use magnetic ink. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe our channel to continue learning and preparation.